Derpy. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something I've neglected to discuss for quite a long time now. This is a very serious topic that I have been dwelling on for quite a while, and I felt that it was best to get this off my conscience before it gets too unbearable. About a month ago, I uploaded a cover of Marty's Mind Brand to my channel. In the description of that video, I said that I was dealing with some issues that were going on at the time. The reason for making that cover went beyond just enjoying how that song sounded. Rather, it resonated with me in my current state. There was something weighing heavily on my shoulders at that time, and I needed to vent my frustrations about it so it wouldn't tax me too heavily in the future. I know some of you out there may not speak Japanese, but for a brief summary, Mind Brand is a song about a girl who struggled in an abusive relationship for a long time, and by the end of it, feels so overwhelmed by regret from her experiences that she ultimately ends it all. At that time, a person who I thought was my best friend had essentially vanished off the face of the internet because of something he did to completely ruin his reputation. His online alias was IMF24. If you knew him, you probably knew me as well. We were extremely close friends who had tons of shared interests, and we would hardly go days without talking to each other. He even invited me on board to help him with a few of his own projects, such as his Ace of Taste Guitar Hero setlist, a new Guitar Hero software development kit called Jade, and even a modded edition of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, just to name a few things. He taught and showed me a bunch of cool things that I still know and love to this day, but sadly, none of those projects ever saw the light of day. And this is all because IMF24 was practically sexually grooming me, as well as many others, and it all started when I was just 16 years old. I know if you're hearing this news for the very first time, it's a lot to take in. Some of you might even think that I'm lying to you all for attention. However, this did happen. I plan to make another video like this sometime in the future, compiling all the evidence I have of these sorts of messages. None of these messages were meant to explicitly make sexual advances towards me per se, but they do consist of extremely sexual topics, and efforts to bring me into conversations that include personal grooming, sexual fantasies involving fictional characters, and instructing him on using real-life sexual toys. Traumatic life experiences of this nature is not something that I take lightly, let alone that I would joke about at all. The only reason I'm saying any of this now is because as of September 20th of 2025, IMF24 essentially disappeared from all corners of the internet, including all of his online accounts across YouTube, Discord, GitHub, Twitter, and even his own websites. Because of that, I feel a lot safer mentioning this now that I don't have to live in fear of anything happening to me for making this video. That being said, this is all I have for now. As I mentioned, I do plan to make a follow-up video going into more detail about everything that's happened over the last 2.5 years I've known this person, so that hopefully my conscience will be cleared up, and this weight will finally be off of my shoulders. That's all for now. See ya.